a Thief, and a Guardian. A pretty mobile team, I guess you could say. They're going to have the Portal from the Mesmer. Oh, I guess we're starting. Oh, my goodness. We're just have to see how this pans out as we're going because, yeah, I'm going to say it, YOLO. We're just going live. We're doing it live, man.
We're doing it live.
Doing it live. Best way to do it.
Let's check out these splits.
I hope I got the overlays right. My God.
Hold on to
and the match
points.
starts.
Seize theirs.
All right.
Don't see any teams crossing whatsoever.
Svanir's return.
All right. Looks like we're seeing both Guardians making it to mid just about the same amount of time here.
Has returned.
Candace is on point first, gonna get a couple ticks in his favor. Bear gonna become on a point just shortly afterwards there.
And both teams are coming around back now. We're gonna see a big fight pop off at Keep here. OP's taking the high ground. They're just gonna start bombarding the point.
Jumper coming in behind OP up on that ledge. They're actually gonna try to wreak some havoc between the point, or behind the point rather, up on that ledge. Candace taking a pretty heavy amount of damage here in mid. He does have his heal up and a lot of cooldowns still left up here as well. He's actually running Shield of the Avenger, I believe, trying to get that bubble up to prevent a lot of those projectiles coming in from the other team.
We've got quite the brawl going on behind Keep. If you check out Blinks, he's been mowed actually, and is trying to get away.
It looks like we do see Jumper take down Steb. Sounded by actually, the Illusion of Life does go out onto Steb here. He's going to try to put the purse back over here onto Jumper, doing a pretty good amount of damage. He's trying to spam the daze on Jumper, make sure he doesn't get his heal off, but was not able actually to finish it off. He's going to run back, probably get himself in a good position to get res back up here because he does go down from the Illusion of Life.
Yeah, he actually Shadow Refuged himself, and he's going to res up. And if we switch back over to Jumper, Jumper's still running for his life. They're still trying to play for Keep here. Candace and Bear are still brawling it out, and we got 2 on point from Team Doesn't Matter, and 3 floating around from OP.
So Steb really low, coming up behind Milkshake right now. He gets the gank on Milkshake up on top. Very nice. Milkshake was in a really bad position. Did not notice that Steb was up there, going to be able to get that free kill on him. Candace taking a lot of damage here down in mid as well. His Shield of the Avenger is on cooldown right now, so he's not going to have the defensive bubble from the projectiles. Taking good advantage, but his cooldowns are starting to come back up. Should be able to, yeah, his heal goes off. There you go. But it looks like being OP is hard. He's taking a lot of damage right now.
I don't know if you saw that, but Milkshake is back into the fight because Ostrich dropped Supply Crate and dropped Elixir on him, as well as Candace rolled up with the bubble to protect him. And Ostrich almost goes down in fact, and drops R on himself, and reses right back up.
Oh, very nice play. Looks like we have Skyrix going down here as well. He gets taken out with cleave damage. Looks like Steb and... oh, I think that was Steb. Actually, Heartseeker's in the wrong direction. Back into the enemy team. Gets taken out right there. Poor.
Oh, wow.
Sorry, Steb. All right, over here on Henge, we currently have Nothing E versus Jumper on point. Nothing E going to be in a rough spot here. Looks like he's getting a little might stacks going. It's going to be really easy for Jumper to take that and do an extra damage back onto Nothing from that. He just thrown in his Elixir R. He's going to time it out and actually going to leave Nothing here with his blown R cooldown.
Did you see that? Red team got a capture
it looks like Red managed to cap middle. Barracks being bled out by Candace, and we see Red team finally managed to take those points, but they are behind right now. But both bosses are up. Red is making a play for Spawner right now.
Alright, here comes over behind, well actually more kind of by Chieftain, we had Jumper coming in onto Soundbite, doing a pretty good amount of damage here. These fights are always interesting, just because there's so much evade coming out from Jumper's build right now that it's going to be really hard for Soundbite to land any damage. He's kind of sticking in Toolkit here, trying to do as much melee damage as he can right now. Oh, here comes Ostrich X coming in on Soundbite here as well. That's going to be GG for Soundbite. He's going to take him down here just momentarily.
It's a shame, Soundbite. That looked like it would have been... Oh, wait, Steb's in now. Soundbite goes down, but Steb's going to try to make a play here, see if he can get him up, but I don't think he will be able to if Ostrich just keeps... Oh, wow.
Well, no, they get him up. Looks like Ostrich threw down... Actually, pardon me, Soundbite actually got Illusion of Life up by the Mesmer, so he's going to go back down here just shortly.
Oh, okay.
There we go. I was wondering as well, because I did see the Elixir R go down, but I thought he got up a little bit quicker. Let's go back over here to Soundbite. Looks like he's probably going to... Ostrich X is getting really low.
Ostrich is bombarding. And Ostrich goes down, but he's got R on himself, so...
Oh, can Steb keep him down? Can Steb keep him down? We got Blinks doing a lot of... Oh, Steb goes down!
Wow!
Oh, wow. Very nice play by Blinks getting him down, and Ostrich obviously staying the Elixir R there. It was a very nice play.
If you look at the map right now, we see TDM has control of middle still, and both of the outer nodes are neutral now. TDM has actually managed to come ahead by 20 points, and it looks like Soundbite might drop. Oh wow, there he goes. Soundbite drops in his R. I don't know if he'll be able to res up. Jumpers on him.
3 down behind. We have 3 down here. We have Soundbite, Skrix, and Steb. Steb actually got taken out by cleave damage. Soundbite's going to go down here just shortly as well to Milkshakes. Then Skrix is going to go down here as well to Milkshakes, putting it at heavy disadvantage here in mid fight for being OP is hard.
Yeah, being OP is just they've lost this fight, and there goes Soundbite. Finally, he got bled out by the Mesmer, and we're going to see them kind of just try to reset here. We have Hinge still neutral, and TDM is ahead by 40 points, and we've got a little brawl going down here at the bottom of Keep, but it just seems like it's mostly TDM ganging up on Nothing E.
Yeah, actually, Nothing was able to take down Ostrich Eggs, and then Blinks came in for the res. Ostrich did a really good job of using his knockback initially, and then his pull to interrupt Nothing from getting the stomp onto Ostrich, and then Blinks was able to res him up no problem.
Nice play.
Look over here at Henge, we have Jumper X currently down on point. They're going to leave him on point there. Step comes in for the Shadow Stomp, or the Stealth Stomp rather, and they're going to leave Step here to capture. There's a Mesmer portal down, and they're going to go ahead and jump out of there, probably move towards mid, and try to get that point contested. Coming up behind Keep, actually, for being OP as hard, going to come in through and probably use the ledge.
Let's see. I see Blinks might... I thought Blinks was probably going to go try and back cap, but no, he's coming in for the mid fight. We're going to see a big fight pop off here at middle. Supply crate's already down.
Yeah, the Mo does come out onto a Candace. They're actually not doing that much damage to him here. Step's coming in with the Heartseekers, getting some damage onto Candace. Not doing too much here, though. Candace is going to jump out of that Moa. He's going to get back onto point and get some heals going, and did a really good job avoiding getting bursted down inside of that Moa.
Very good job for Candace staying alive here. TDM is just kind of pushing back OP now, trying to force them down those stairs. It looks like OP is going to have to back off their offensive. Soundbite goes down, but reses himself in his R, and there goes Steb, and Skirix is about to go down as well.
Yeah, Jumper did a really good job pushing the back point there, just kind of going all in on him and just taking Soundbite out, right, like fairly quickly. Looks like we have Skrix down, like you mentioned. They did get the Elixir off onto Ostrich, got him back up here, or was that? I believe that was Jumper that actually went down, right?
Yes, it was.
Soundbite in a lot of trouble here right now. He's going to go down, and he's got no one around to help him out, so we're going to get the stomp out. Actually, they're going to let him bleed out here.
No, Candace is stomping.
Did he have?
Oh, wow.
He opted for the
Bear
stomp?
tried to save him with the Sanctuary.
That's unfortunate. Wasted cooldown.
Nothing's down on the stairs. Ostrich is about to stomp him now, and Steb is down as well.
Nice. Skrix opting to do the damage to Jumper instead of just trying to res Steb up.
Oh, wow.
He's in a rough spot here. Not gonna make the play happen, I don't think. He's actually going in for the res now, but I think Steb's just too low. Skrix does get taken down in the AoE damage there. Steb stomped out. Skrix is down as well. They're gonna let him bleed out here. Back over here on mid, we have Barrick fighting a Candace 1v1. Jumper's gonna come in and try to steal as many boons as he can from Barrick. Barrick's actually down boon second right now. He's gonna go down here just momentarily. They take him down. They're gonna get this pat back in their favor.
Yeah, OP needs to figure out what they're going to do here because they tried to press for middle, it did not work, and now we see TDM over 100 point, exactly, excuse me, 99 points ahead now. Exactly 99 points ahead. So both bosses are back up, and we see OP pulling their boss and TDM doing their boss as well.
I want to take over for a moment here. People are yelling at me for the overlay. I don't look at the overlay when I'm... It's wrong.
It's wrong. The overlay is wrong. So mine's been neutraled, and we see Milkshake's trying to make a play on it. He's going to try and cap that up. Let me see if I can get an eye on him. Milkshake is capping, but Jumper and Steb are having a little thief mano a mano near Keep. Blinks decides to step in and ruin Steb's day. He might go down, but Nothing E is coming up to support Steb. Oh no, Jumper manages to get the kill on Steb. Barrick is going to try to res him, but he's being... just once a thief goes down.
Yeah, it's really hard to get them back up. Just the limited health pool there. They got 14k HP by default. When they go down, it's just so much easier to do cleave damage to them rather than just try to stop them out. Especially the fact they can avoid 2 stomps with their 2 and 3 in downstate.
Yeah, and fortunately Barrick managed to get Steb up, but Jumper just stuck to him like a fly to wall, and he goes down again. Wow, that was an impressive stomp.
Back over here at mid, Soundbite's had a lot of connies on him. He got him cleared out. Burning's back on him. He's going to go down here. Ostrich X is in point to stop him. Actually, Candace is going to take over that duty. Push him back over to mid. We have Barrick sitting on point. Looks like he got pumped off point there. I think that's from a Sanctuary possibly. Going to try to get back on point and keep it as neutral as long as possible, but I'm not sure exactly what he's going to be able to do here at this midpoint.
No, I think honestly it's a little bit bad calling it this early, but I think this game is going to go to TDM. 200 points ahead, 30 points to the win. Barrick goes down at middle, and he's being stomped by the Mesmer, so I think TDM has won this first round.
I think it's pretty safe to say so. Pretty safe. I mean, they'd have to basically newt everything right now, and then hold them to 8 points the rest of the game, and prevent any or any boss kills.
That's just not being able.
Not going to happen. No, not even if you were playing a team that had never played the game before, they would still manage to get 8 points at some point, or they should anyways.
Red team
And
wins
there's the
capture
GG.
point.
Red team wins.
TDM kind of showing us why they won the Curse Masters of the Mist NA tournament. TDM's a very strong team. They did have a little shake-up on the roster here. They won that tournament with Ghibli. They've now subbed in, it looks like Milkshakes. I know they were looking for a Mesmer. I'm not sure if this is the one they've landed on full-time. Currently using Snooki, if anyone's familiar with that guy.
I think I know Snooki is subbing in for them, but I think they're actually looking for a fit still right now.
Oh, they're still on the hunt?
Yes, they are. They're looking for a fifth.
Gotcha.
So, Faux Fire. Would you like to talk about Faux Fire, Grouch?
Sure thing. I would love to. Hedgebrony. All right. What? Hedgebrony. It's your good nickname, man.
No,
I like
that was a good.
I like it. Yeah. Okay. All right.
was a good
getting you in the mood, man. Soften you
You
up
don't
for a little
have
bit.
to get me in the mood.
For a little something later. PvP. We're gonna group, right? It's
Yeah.
What? Okay.
PvP stands for a lot of things, man.
Yes, it does. Wow. No. No. My mind went there immediately.
Talk about that.
All right. So for those of you just coming in, this is going to be Legacy of the Faux Fire. If you're new to Guild Wars 2 or new to how this the game is played, this is Conquest. Basically, any node that you hold, there's 3 nodes here. We have the Waterfall, Graveyard in the middle, and Quarry on the far end here. Anytime you cap one of those points, you will gain 1 point per second that you own it. You can own up to 3 nodes at once. Each one of these maps has a secondary objective included as well. This map in particular has the Guild Lord. The enemy Guild Lord has 4 NPCs guarding it, 2 melee NPCs and 2 ranged NPCs. If you're able to take the Guild Lord down, and those well, the NPCs aren't really crucial, but they do help out the Lord. If you're able to take the Guild Lord down, it will give you 150 points towards your victory. So what we're seeing a lot of times, people go in at 350 points, they can all in on that Lord and end the game almost immediately.
Yeah, exactly. And those NPCs, you know, they're just there to prevent, to give someone who's trying to solo the Lord a rough time. If, you know, you 5-charge that Lord, he's probably going to get dropped. He's definitely going to get dropped, excuse me.
Absolutely. Oh my goodness, Kesh1 in chat.
Did he
Ridiculous. Ridiculous. That is rigged. Well, I hope not.
really? Wow.
Kesh.
Stranger things have happened.
True story. True story. Like Kesh being born. But, yeah, so this is the good thing about this map. It is like the most. It has the best potential for clutch comeback plays.
Exactly.
We've seen so many times, and in so many different tournaments, where a team comes back out of nowhere. They thought they were done. Like the winning team will be like 480, and the other team comes back in and pulls out a win with a tricky Lord kill. When it gets to the end there, you have to be really careful, making sure that you keep an eye on all of the nodes, making sure that you can keep those, you know, still accruing points for your team, and also need to make sure that you're not letting the enemy team get into your base and take out your Lord.
The biggest mistake I see teams that are ahead make are they get themselves a really large lead and then they just go straight all in for the Lord, and that can backfire, especially if the other team is ready to defend. They wipe you out and then they're just going to take your points right back and catch up to you.
Absolutely. So whenever these guys are ready to go, we will be ready.
I think Ostrich is having some crashing issues.
That he is. I think he was having it yesterday as well.
match starts
He was playing
soon.
with.
That's unfortunate.
I think he was playing with AL and had to bounce out just because he's been having so many problems lately.
Oh, wow.
Poor Ostrich.
All right, here we go. Legacy of the Faux Fire, round 2 of the best of 3 between being OP is hard and team doesn't matter. And we're off.
Theirs.
Gonna watch the split here. We see the Mesmer and I think the engineer from blue team are going Waterfall. Jumper from TDM is going Waterfall as well to fight them off. And it looks like TDM is sending their Elementalist to home node and their engineer is gonna come in to keep from behind. Or excuse me, to Graveyard.
Now we did see Ostrich sweep by Quarry there to making sure that they could prevent anyone coming in trying to take their point from them at the very beginning of the match
yes.
here. It looks like we're just going to be watching a good fight here at mid. Right now we only have three players. I take that back. We have Steb,
Wow.
Soundbite, and Barrick here on point. Skrix is coming in here as well.
They're
Ostrich
just
does go
crushing
down.
Ostrich.
Absolutely. The crates go down on top of a Candace here, on top of Ostrich and a Candace. They do get the res up on Ostrich eggs. We're going to try to put some reverse pressure back here onto Steb and Skrix possibly.
So many supply crates going down. There's only 2, but I swear I saw 3 drop. Ostrich manages to get rezzed up, drops his supply crate, immediately falls back to just provide some AoE bombardment. Nothing E up top is trying. Nothing and Skirks are both fighting off Jumper, and we see a large brawl going on here with 3 people from Team Doesn't Matter on the point to being OP's 1. There goes Barrick, he's down.
Wow. See, these players, so like we saw Soundbite up on that ledge, just letting Jumper go all over him. He didn't really go anywhere. He didn't really do anything. He just let Jumper take him down almost completely. I think nothing had an option there, or pardon me, Soundbite had the option there of going somewhere else, maybe pushing into the midpoint and just kind of alling in on it. But staying on that ledge, that's where Jumper wants you to be.
Yeah, exactly.
That's absolutely where he wants you to be. He's gonna take you out. It's just a matter of time.
Yeah, this engagement turned really bad for being OP, and I think we're gonna see they're just trying to mop him up here. They might apply some pressure to their home node, but there's no reason to. It's already neuted, and they're ahead by 60 points, and we're 2 minutes in.
All right, so pretty dominant team fight there for TDM, only letting being OP as hard get 7 points in the very first 2.5 minutes of the game.
Oh, we see Team Doesn't Matter is going to go ahead and reset. Ostrich is going back to home node. It's Blinks versus Steb at Quarry right now. I think Steb's going to try to get out. Yeah, he shadow steps away because there's 3 people near Quarry now, and they're going back to middle.
Takes a capture point.
Being OP is regrouping at Waterfall, it looks like. They're going to make another push for middle here.
Definitely interesting strategy there. I think pushing into mid for them might be a bad idea. I'm not entirely sure. We'll have to see how this plays out. Looks like we have Ostriches coming from the side here. Going to be putting some pressure onto Steb here. It's kind of a stalemate right now. Kind of was waiting for the team to make the first move here. Kenneth tried to jump into the Shadow Refuge there and try to knock Steb out. Did not get there in time though, and Steb got the full duration on that.
Steb leaps in on Milkshakes. They're trying to shut down the Mesmer first this time. Oh wow, that backfired really badly for Steb. He gets dropped immediately.
Well, Milkshakes is going to go down here just momentarily as well. Actually, he does get the heal off here. He's getting kind of hiding behind Ostrich and Blinks, I believe, here. Did a pretty good job of kind of keeping himself towards the back line. We do have Skrix and Steb still both down for being OP as hard. Steb's going to go down to AoE damage just here shortly. There he goes. Barrick is down here in mid-fight as well. GDM's team fight is just absolutely insane right now, and I really don't think OP as hard can play for that midpoint.
No, they can't. Even with the nothing threw down Elixir on both Skirks and Steb, but it just wasn't enough. Like, the Thief is way too squishy. Mesmer's too squishy to survive between the AoE bombardment, even with the Elixir Elixir R down. And it looks like TDM is going to press their home node now. They're just absolutely dominating this match, 150 points ahead. And most of OP's points have come from... where does it come from, actually?
Did you see that?
I guess, well, they did have a cap point on Waterfall there for a little while, and I guess,
Yes.
yeah, I guess mostly from that. I guess they did get a kill at the very beginning of the game there as well, right?
Yeah, I think so. But right now we see TDM with the 3 cap, and dim team fights, DTF. That's they're crazy.
Step comes in for a decap there on Quarry. Does get the decap, but he's going to go ahead and disengage here. He was up against Jumper was up and back there. We had Milkshakes and Blinks on point. So good move by Steps getting the decap and getting out of there pretty much unscathed.
Oh, good luck for him. Over near Waterfall, OP manages to cap Waterfall back, and again, they're going to regroup and make another push towards mid. We're probably going to see the same thing we just saw a minute ago, where 4 people from OP push mid, and Step comes around and tries to make a play on one of the squishier members of TDM.
So you see Jumper just wrecking havoc in the backline once again, just kind of uncontrolled, and OP's not doing anything about it really. Jumper does kind of opt to come out of here. He's going to back on nothing E now. They're finally turning on him, and so I think Jumper's going to jump back into mid here and kind of rethink his strategy here. Well, actually, he's going to go for the same thing again. He's going to go back in on
It would be really good for OP if they had Steb try to keep a lock on Jumper, but Steb is trying to do what Jumper's doing and go wreck their back lines, and now Jumper's actually on Steb this time. Shadow Refuge goes down. They're trying to hide, but Barrick is down. Steb's about to get dropped. This does not look good for being OP. Not at all.
Absolutely not. These team fights have been so one-sided.
Oh, wow.
I think that playing on those ledges is just a bad idea for them, considering Jumper has free reign on them when they're up there, and then when they finally try to get support, they jump back down to the midpoint. They're already at a severe disadvantage.
Yeah, there's really nothing they can do. Like, I think the only thing that being OP should try to do is split them up, like break their team fight. But they're not trying that at all. They're just regrouping and pushing towards middle again, trying to win through a team fight.
Let me look at their comp. I think they might have been able to maybe fight for side points. It's a strange comp. I mean, double engineer with a very glass cannon dagger pistol thief.
And I think Soundbite was running HEH nades, wasn't he? And I think Nothing is running something more of a power-based build. I didn't get a chance to look at the builds.
Yeah, Nothing
I'll
is
check it
running
out right
the
now.
rifle build here.
I see.
Yeah, I mean, we're only less than 7 minutes into the game. We're seeing TDM up 400 points to 98. I hate to put the nail in the coffin, man, but there's not going to be much that OP can do to come back from this.
Blue team takes a
Nah,
capture
there's
point.
really not. Like, TDM has enough of a lead so that they can even bother to take the Lord and let OP have all their points, and there's nothing they can do about it.
They could
I want to
bunker
correct
one.
myself from... Yeah. I want to correct myself from earlier by saying that a power-based build, I'm looking at his traits and his setup now. He's actually got Rampagers and Balthazar runes, so he's going for more of a burn nade sort of thing. I don't know, it's very interesting.
Red team
It
wins the
actually
capture
looks
point.
like... Okay, I spoke too soon. I was going to say that TDM managed to let themselves get decapped, but they grabbed it right back. Nothing, E and Jumper brawling at Waterfall, but Jumper bails out.
No, he's coming back in. That's the amazing about this build. Is he's got so much disengage. He comes out, he runs out, comes back in, just all over the place. All over the place. It's extremely frustrating to fight 1v1.
Not only that, but just ripping boons. Like, it just takes out the whole HDH might stacking that NG's run now. It just, oh, let me grab those boons right off of you. Wow. And then he beats your tail with them. It's pretty amazing.
Going to be getting a cap back here in mid for
Just like that,
TDM.
Blue team takes a capture point.
Just shortly, anyways.
Did you see that?
There we go. So it's going to be a
Red team got
2-cap.
a capture
Red
point.
team has pretty much got it in the bag. As long as they can hold these points for about 15 seconds longer, we'll have this game wrapped up.
Yeah. Again, I think OP should have really tried to split them up and made more plays for the back node. The only one I really saw pressuring it was Steb, and he would poke at it real quickly and then just run at the closest sign of trouble.
And GG's getting called in chat, and I guess that is the end anyways. Again, so that's TDM taking a 2-0 over being OP is hard.
GG's.
GG's. Alright, so I guess we're going to bring in Aussie here just shortly so we can kind of give his Miss League spiel, right?
The man with the plan himself.